So, how do you multiply decimals? So, as a reminder, you did learn this in fifth grade. So, you ignore the decimal point. So, if I ignore this decimal and ignore this decimal, what two numbers do you see? 243 times 12. Then you multiply like normal. Then, where do I place the decimal? Well, in here, there are let me get my pen and show you. There are two decimal places behind a decimal point. And here's one. This is the hundreds place. This is the tens place. 100 times 10 is the thousands place. So our decimal point must show the thousands place. If I move it three places, this is 2 and 956 thousandths place. Another way you could do it is you just count. There are 1, 2, 3 places behind the decimal point. So I need to make sure my decimal point, I need to move it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So there's 3 places behind the decimal point. So let's try an example. So let's estimate first. What is this close to? 3. If I had to estimate 2 and 4 of 10 is 2. So I estimate the answer would be about 6. So if I take away these decimal points, what two whole numbers do you see? 315 times 24. So there's several ways you can multiply it. So some students prefer lining up the decimal point and annexing a 0 and multiplying like that way. I do not prefer that way. Some people prefer something called partial product. So you break down 315 to 310 and 5, and 24 is 24, and you multiply that way. And some people just rather multiply just normally, 315 times 24. Let's do it the normal way. 4 times 5 is 20, carry the 2. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 2 is 6. 4 times 3 is 12. I cancel out the 4 and I put an X here. Some people put a 0 here because we're now on the tens place. So 2 times 5 is 10, carry the 1. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 times 3 is 6. If I add this up, it will add up to 0, 6, 2 plus 3 is 5, 7,560. But where does the decimal point go? Let's count. There are 2 places behind the decimal point with another place. That's 3 places. So I jump the decimal 3 places. It goes right here. 7 and 56 hundredths. Is that close to 6? Yes. So did I do a pretty good job? Yes. And that's it. Another way, the mathematical reason why we move it 3 places you want to know is a hundredths place times tenths place is the thousandths place. Is this answer in the thousandths place behind the decimal point? It is. And that's how you do it. And that's how you multiply decimals.